since we are meeting probably physically after a long time, so that's why we plan to give you some updates from Tata Structura. So although I think the brand is known to many of us, but still I'll give the update, whatever we have done in this difficult time of yours, and some new products and new developments has happened in this particular product portfolio. So that will update you here today. So coming to the journey of Tata Structura or Tata Steel Tubes division, so it's as old as Tata Steel, and our main operating plant is in Jamshedpur, but gradually have spread it across pan India. And our new inclusion is Tata Steel Bhushan Steel Limited, as you know, and the Khopoli is our next plant, means from where we are actually producing the structural steel grades for tubes. We're the only tubers in India who are present in all the four lines of business, not only structural tubes, for the conveyance tubes also, for precision tubes, and for API grade oil and gas areas. Coming to the Tata Structura, the journey of Tata Structura, just a second. So the brand Tata Structura, because today's presentation is not about the other tubes as I mentioned. So since it is related to use of structural steel in construction, so we'll speak about Tata Structura today only. Tata Structura brand, it was launched in the year 2005, and after that we have received lot of new milestones we have achieved, and Notions of Nations was such one initiative back in 2007. The next version of Notions of India is this year. I think you have seen the video during the lunchtime. I'll elaborate on that. Then gradually we launched the Tata Structura HNI sections also, and our flagship product, the Tata Structura 355 grade steel, which was the first 355 grade hollow section in India we launched, and that was launched because by that time the world was actually using higher grade steel. So that was the main objective, to use the similar grades in India as well and to make it available for construction. Tata Structura Z Plus is our galvanized product, galvanized tubes products. Last few years, we have achieved some important milestones considering the sustainable aspect of construction. So we achieved this Green Pro certification from CII IGBC and the Super Brand certification in the same year of 2019. Now I'll elaborate a bit on the Notions of India initiative, which you have seen in that video. So this is one competition we have launched this year. We have invited architects and engineers across pan India, not only pan India, across globe in fact, and it was a beautiful response we received from the global architect and engineering fraternity. We received around more than 5,000 entries for this design competition. The task was given to design something with say steel, which will actually showcase the essence and the bright future of India. And it's not only a design competition, so we have received 5,000 plus entries, and from there we have set up juries, and some of the juries are present here in this program today also. So we have selected top 12 such designs which will be showcased very soon, and it's not only a design competition, we'll also launch these physical structures across the cities. Some of the structures from our old earlier Notions of India competition already have installed, that I'll show in this presentation as well. This is briefly about our ecosystem. So from Tata Steel, as you know, it's a as old company. So we have managed to develop a good network of our own partners, and from our channel partners, and also we have managed to build our connect with the architect and engineering fraternity. Nodal agencies are also a very important part of us, because see, it's not only about creating the product or the grade. It is also about creating awareness within the user group about the benefit of the products, and that is probably that is our main objective. As being a steel company, how we can be more closer to the user group, just to understand their expectation and the difficulties probably they are facing, and what are the new things they are looking for from a say steel manufacturer like Tata Steel. So that was the objective, to create this kind of ecosystem within ourselves. These are the touch points of Tata Structura. In fact, we are, as you can see, that we are connected to all the major organizations, be it government organizations, be it consulting agencies, consulting firms, reputed consulting firms, and B2G customers, and other major B2B customer who are present in steel-based construction. Quickly coming to this product portfolio and some of the new products I'll mention today. So as I mentioned, YST 355 was a grade which we launched looking at the looking at the requirement of the steel construction fraternity. So this particular product actually brings lots of benefit for the user, for the end user, for the developer, for the architects also, because of its unique versatility and unique benefits, as I mentioned here. So it's equivalent to this EN grade, which was earlier not there in India. It's a Green Pro certified product, so it adds value to the sustainable construction in terms of getting a rating for IGBC, say Griha or Green Pro certification. We are available with full product range, and in terms of quality, not to mention that we are all maintaining all the quality parameters as required. And I'll mention about the how much savings probably can be generated with respect to the other next available lower grades in my next slide. So just to mention again that this particular product is also used in all across all the categories of construction, of steel based construction, say for infra, industrial, and house and commercial as well. Coming to some of the benefits, why I'm elaborating here this about the benefits of YC355. So there's a reason that this particular product has gained the popularity in other parts of the country, because we understand through our every month's sales figure, and but we find that this part of this country probably we need some more effort from our end also to educate you uh, what are the benefits probably you will be receiving by using higher grade of steel. So as you know, hollow section actually, the majority of the use of hollow section is in axial members. So some empirical calculations just to tell you about that how we can get savings in case of a tension member. Probably you can achieve a 15% of weight saving with respect to the other grades in terms of compression member, definitely considering the buckling criteria. So you will also receive a 10 to 8 to 10% of weight saving here. In terms of flexural, although there are limited use of hollow section as a flexural member, but yet you will receive this benefit again in case of flexural member as well. And trusses are the majority of the application of hollow section. So definitely we have done a lot of projects where those projects are earlier say designed with 240 or 310 grade of steel. We have also one small design team in our backend to support our customers like you. And there we have done this analysis that when we are changing to the higher grade uh, efficiently. So when I'm saying about higher grade, it's not only I'm just pushing you towards higher grade. So definitely it's a it should be there should be the structural engineering methodology in place, so that it will be a combination of say other grades plus higher grades also to get the maximum benefit out of it. It's not only about using 355 in all the applications, but yes, there are opportunities to save your project cost by using higher grades. Mm, this is one important information we wanted to give in today's program because it has happened in this last 1 year. So now with our Tata Steel Khopoli plant, so we are the first tuber in India in the structural tube and means ERW tube segment. We have now capability of rolling 400 by 400 up to 16 thick hollow sections, which can be used for majorly for building column applications. And this is one such project where we have already used this hollow section, and the director of CDPL, Hariom sir, is here himself here, and he has only used this particular product in this building, and we're supplying to our other customers also and getting good feedback from the customer in terms of say quality and delivery. And we have our partners here in this also in this forum for who takes care of our projects in western part of India. So this is the one update we wanted to give. And going forward, we're also producing EN 10219 grades which are not available earlier, and ASTM grades as well for pipes and tubes. Earlier, probably for these kind of applications, we had to go for, say, foreign suppliers from China or someplace else. But now we have developed this capability for some of the sections. Mm, this is another communication I think we have given already, that alongside the hollow section or tubes, we're also producing plate fabricated sections specifically for higher depth of uh, beams requirement. And this is done just to help in getting the maximum efficiency of using steel, because maybe in most of the cases for roll sections we have, say, fixed wave and flange thicknesses, but because of our customizations possibility, and since we are the maker of plates also, so we are backward integrated well with our plant, and based on that, whatever is the, you know, best possible combination of beam is required, maybe different thicknesses of plates, so that we can do within ourselves, and that's why we are able to give you the maximum efficiency with this plate fabricated beam. So we consider this as a co-product because we know that probably tube will not cater all the requirements. Yes, tubes has its own advantage of having aesthetically beautiful structural component, but alongside this product, we are also serving with this product we are also serving our customers for their projects. These are few of the applications. Uh, Coming to the few new areas where we are working. So I am from the business development team. I'm heading this team, and with me we have some set of people who are technically aligned. And we find that in the morning, actually, Sahadeva sir was mentioning that in terms of availability of IS codes, means availability of guidance to use steel in effective way in Indian codes are limited, and that we all know because most of us are from technical background and mostly are structural engineers and architects who are dealing with steel, and we know this pain that all the codes are a bit old and how much time it take to, to revise a code. uh, Adding to that, there are very minimum information available in codes on this area of connection in hollow sections, which is a challenging area we feel. So that's why we understood this pain point from the industry, and we have, so if we discuss those connections, so there are mostly two categories. One is for axial components or axial connection, and other is that frame structure connection. So on the axial part, we have developed some standard connection design methodology, the empirical calculations. So if you need any particular help or support in that, so definitely we'll be able to help you in that. On the frame structure or for the framed application, the connection designing, yes, that is under progress, and we are also discussing with a lot of experts in the fraternity to understand on this. The the objective is very simple, just to help the user in terms of making an efficient design for their projects. Another work we are going in parallel, so we know that it's not only about producing a grade or producing a particular section, it's also uh, the fabrication of that particular structure, which is also very much important. So when it comes to the hollow section, especially it's a circular hollow section, so the main challenge is, like, making the joints of two circular pipes of different diameter. And if we are going for a very aesthetically beautiful structure, then for this kind of, for example, if I show this photo at the left hand side on the corner, this is one of that beautiful structure, I'll show you later. So we face this difficulty of making joints of different diameter circular hollow sections. This is one methodology with which we can probably achieve the proper profile cutting for those tubes as required by with respect to the design. And this is possible through robotic based profile cutting technology. So we are connected with some of the technology partners, and with whom we are now setting up another facility with one of our channel partner in Jamshedpur to to address this pain area of doing fabrication with hollow sections. And maybe going forward, we'll be able to help you out in terms of giving a complete solution with profile cutting. It may take time. There will be a lot of efforts needed in the backend to understand the designs of use and to integrate that in that programming of this profile cutting technology. So this is one area we wanted to update you that yes, we are trying to help you out in this in terms of using hollow section in a better way. Uh, Another challenge for making connection in hollow section is probably when you are going for a bolted connection, the difficulty is in a tube, you will not be able to access the bolt from the other, sorry, not from the other side. So this is a kind of a hollow bolt or blind bolt, which are used for projects. Not for, I will not say that this will solve all your problem, but yes, it can solve some of your problems, especially for small scale structure or lightweight structure with hollow section like this. Some new segments and application to mention with where we are introducing our hollow sections. The cold storage is a segment, and earlier in cold storage for the internal rack purpose we used to use hollow sections, but now we are designing the entire building itself with hollow section. Agri warehousing or this onion warehousing is one such thing which is being driven by government of India, and we have installed uh, four, 5 such onion warehouse with totally designed with hollow section. Transmission line tower, although you know that it's mostly designed with open section like angles majorly, but there are some requirements where we have very limited land space. There we are collaborating with some of the nodal agencies how to use hollow sections effectively for those kind of transmission line tower. EV charging station is similar type of upcoming modular designs. What we are providing the entire end-to-end solution for the charging canopy. NCRTC projects are coming up under the RRTS scheme connecting Panipat and Mira to Delhi. There in some of the stations, the station building which were earlier being used with PEB sections, now those are being designed with hollow sections to get a better aesthetics of those stations. The last one is the modular application of hollow sections for modular constructions, which is kind of gaining popularity in India as well. So I'll elaborate on with one such project what we have done with this modular concept. Some of the projects, since we are here in Ahmedabad, to mention that this Gandhinagar railway station, this is a fast railway station which was inaugurated by PM in the month of July under this railway station redevelopment scheme of IRSDC and RLDA. So here also we have used Tata Structura for the conveyance pipe and for structural application as well. Yappanahalli railway station is the first fully air-conditioned railway station in India. There also we have used Tata Structura. You can see the aesthetics. Tabibganj railway station is also going to be completed soon. The kind of structure, it's totally unique. And we have supplied around 875 metric ton of structure there. For tram tower Mumbai, yes, we have also used Tata Structura for the facade application. These are the kind of structure, aesthetically beautiful structures which were made with Tata Structura. Similar type of structure I was talking about, which will come up after the Notions of India, this series. Some of the projects, upcoming projects with large dia tubes and pipes, probably you have seen some of the samples we have kept here in the lobby. This NCRTC projects and all upcoming metro projects, we are working with closely with consultants to increase the share of hollow section there. This is one important thing that now we are moving towards. We're discussing a lot about sustainability in construction. So Green Pro we have already achieved. This year we are going for EPD, Environmental Product Declaration. So if we need to get a LEED certification, probably we have to declare the EPD. So end of this year probably we will be able to declare the Environmental Product Declaration for Tata Structura as well, which will help you to get better points when you are going for a green building project and going for a LEED certification. Some of the projects where we have already helped our customers with to get the green certification mentioned here. Just last few minutes I'll take to describe this project. So this is very relevant, and that's why I have kept this slide at the end. at this particular difficult time. So during this lockdown period, Kasaragod was declared the epicenter for COVID for the Kerala state, and government of Kerala, they look for the support. So we from the Tata group, Tata Steel, Tata Projects, TCE, during the complete lockdown time of last year, we made this 550 bed hospital with 128 such modular cabins. In just 60 days, we could supply from 7 manufacturing points, and the entire steel used there is with the modular concept and with Tata Structura only. This was achieved, and we could achieve this because of this modular concept, and definitely with help of our partners who are present across pan India. And this is the final view of the project, which was totally factory made. Uh, so these are the few updates I wanted to share with you all. Thank you.